A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Indonesia have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, we're on the way. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lofted upfield. He has found a way through. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Turns and goes, and the shot! Danger averted for now. Out of play for a throw. Hit into them, up he goes! Completely wrong.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Aim forwards. He is through here. Cuts out the pass. And he's managed to get free. And the counter is on. Lovely bit of skill. He's got space in the area. Big chance! And again! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement. are clearly looking to use the space at the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found the way through and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played forward. Oh, good spread. He's in here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's found some space. That was a brilliant interception. Chance here to counter. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into the middle. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now that's well seen too. Looking to break at pace. He's in plenty of space here.
Did he that because it had a decent chance of progressing?
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Moved on forwards. Oh, they can break here. Shot, surely! Goal! What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Great position here. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's shifting through the gears here. And they've got a throw. Back in once more. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Honduras, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Moved on forwards. Lovely feet. Ball swung in. That's an excellent interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Punched away. Looks a good ball through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. Nice control. And it's... There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising run he's making on the right. shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, the clearance is short. That's a throw. Ball's out once more. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Aim forwards. Is
that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
The ball goes in. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Honduras, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Defending of the desperate variety. Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in space and looking for options. He's cut it out. And that's a throw-in. Played in with purpose. Well cut out. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. That's a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That has found him in acres of space. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. He's beaten the last man. That's a super give and go. Out to the right. He's found a way through. What about this? Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Crosses in, it's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. After the ball here. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. And he's picked out the run. That's the throw. Time for a change in personnel. Cross goes in there. Chance for a shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's been taken short. Real chance here! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. You can get that clear. Time, excellent interception. Muscular approach does pay off here. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Played out to the right. Throw it. Tunisia making consecutive changes here. Real chance! That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He's shaping up to have a crack, going for goal! Clears it away. And that could set him on his way.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cleared without complication. And the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ah, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And it's played forward. Searching pass he's played there. He has found the way through.
Honduras clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aim forwards. Well, that is asking for... Is having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Spread out to the left. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's come loose!
Honduras really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Delivered in. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game.
Up he goes! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Indonesia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Can he get onto this? He is through here. It's run loose here. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
Chance! And that has been clubbed away. And a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Very much into the last knockings. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Wins the duel this time. 4 added minutes on the board. Great ball if he can get there. This interception, his positioning was spot on. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred, calmly anticipates. Kyoto. And that is that. Indonesia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so